AITA for calling my coworker work sister after she called me work husband in front of everyone? Watch the original story and update 1 to 3 using link below. Thank you. Update 4. I wrote a post 6 months ago regarding calling my coworker, Mary, work sister and upsetting her in the process. Things got really weird afterwards and I was paired with another coworker, Carolina, for work trips. Someone anonymously tipped Carolina's boyfriend that Carolina was engaged in messaging explicit pictures to her coworker, and he in turn reported her to our HR as revenge before breaking off with her. No one explicitly said it, but I could see that everyone suspected me to be the other person. After that, Mary and I were again asked to travel together despite my reservations, mostly because others did not want to travel with me. I am sorry I did not write an update because nothing noteworthy happened until last Friday, and my wife, Brooke, and I have been arguing ever since about what to do next. I have been applying for similar positions in the last few months, but it is hard to find a similar job in this market. Brooke has expressed her reservations on me traveling with Mary but also understands that I would stop traveling with her if I could. We have bills and a mortgage, and I cannot just leave my job. Just like most commenters on the previous post, she believes that Mary framed Carolina. I have been extremely professional with Mary during our travels. Things are not as before where I would consider her my close friend. I am always guarded around her and try to spend most of my time in my room after work. Carolina stuck around for around a month after I wrote the post, when the HR was investigating the incident. I tried to support her initially and also told my manager that she has been very professional. However, rumors started spreading around that I am going above and beyond to save her job, and she spent a lot of time in my office talking to me alone. We mutually decided that the optics were not good and started distancing ourselves. She resigned a month after the incident because she told me she cannot take it anymore. From what I know, she is still looking for a job. Mary, on the other hand, seems to be happy on our work trips. Although I act extremely professional around her, a part of me knows that she might be the person who framed Carolina. I have no proof, just intuition. I also feel Mary is the one spreading rumors about Carolina and me in office. She always plans for dinners after work and sometimes asks me to get a drink at the hotel bar as before. I generally avoid drinking on these trips now. There were a few times where she insisted that I get a beer, but I told her that I am already on thin ice at work, and promised Brooke I will not drink on these trips. This has not stopped her from getting hammered and me having to drop her to her room at the end of the day a few times. Brooke has been very supportive the whole time and has never once suspected me or blamed me for anything. She has asked me to not drink on these trips and also to make sure I call her every night when I reach my room and when I go to sleep. I also voluntarily installed a location tracking app on my phone, so that she has a peace of mind to know where I am during these trips. On to the incident from last Friday. We had a Christmas party last Friday at our office. Brooke joined me, and the party was great. Mary asked me for a dance, but I declined, and Mary did not look thrilled about it. Brooke was lovely, and we danced together for most of the night. There was one point where I was talking to my manager and a few other colleagues, and Brooke was talking to my manager's wife. Mary interrupted them and started bragging about how she has to take care of me during work trips since I am so clumsy. Brooke also joined in on how I am clumsy and forgetful I am at home. Mary then told Brooke that I make her feel safe on the trips and told her about the incident where she got drunk and how I took care of her by dropping her to her room and sitting by her bedside until she fell asleep. Mary insisted that I am a gentleman and nothing happened, but how I also show care for her. Brooke knew about the incidents when I dropped him to her room. However, at no time did I enter Mary's room. Brooke did not say anything at that time, but when we got home, this turned into a huge argument. I told Brooke that I did not enter her room and just led her to her room and immediately called her and told her about the incident. I even showed her the text conversation where I messaged Brooke after leaving the restaurant and when I got to the room along with timestamps. After Brooke calmed down, she told me that she believes me, but it's crazy how fluently Mary lied to her, in front of my manager's wife. She told me that Mary is just trying to plant a seed of doubt in her head, and she cannot pretend anymore that she is okay with Mary. She told me that Mary ruined Carolina's career and if she does not get her way, she might do the same to me. Brooke has asked me if I can draw a red line on traveling with Mary, and if my manager does not accept, I should just resign. I feel Brooke is right, and nothing is more important to me than her. However, it feels so shitty to be in this situation where all my hard work to reach this point in my career will be ruined. I do not know what to do next. I am really hoping to get advice and ideas on what I can do here. I just feel so trapped and not sure what I can do at this point. Relevant comments. You really need to stop engaging with Mary at all other than what is necessary to do your job. You don't need to babysit her or get her to her room. You're kinda making it easy for her to raise suspicion in others. Do your job, then go back to your hotel room. You don't need to organize meals with her. You seem like you're still trying to be nice to Mary, which leads it to be easy for her to play you. And start making a paper trail. Comment. Actually, I think a condition of future trips is to be in separate hotels. With separate hotels comes separate travel to wherever you have to go. You can go back to your hotel to eat, etc., so you'll have far fewer interactions with her. Comment. Tell your manager the truth, even about suspicions. You can say, I have no proof, but I do have suspicious Mary framed Caroline and I am worried she may do the same to me. I feel sexually harassed and this is causing problems in my marriage. Comment. Mary interrupted them and started bragging about how she has to take care of me during work trips since I am so clumsy. O.P. Mary then told Brooke that I make her feel safe on the trips and told her about the incident where she got drunk and how I took care of her by dropping her to her room and sitting by her bedside until she fell asleep. Mary insisted that I am a gentleman and nothing happened, but how I also show care for her. Comment. Dude, you're doing this to yourself. Quit babying her on these work trips. If she gets drunk, leave her alone and let her find her own way to her room. Because of your chivalry, you're not letting her fail and potentially getting fired. Leave her to her own devices, and whenever y'all are together, record her and document. Leave a paper trail if you can. Put your foot down with your manager regarding Mary. Or say goodbye to your life when she claims you sexually harassed/assaulted her.